Wolfie.
Anyways, big up to anyone that's here. Make sure you smash the likes. Don't ignore, especially if you're on playback. Does help. You know what it does for any video or any content creator on YouTube. Might get us a new subscriber. So make sure you do that. We got a little bit of bits and bobs. We got lateness. Lateness is greatness. Some people on other shows potentially. Wolfie. Ange out. Losing to Midgetland yesterday 3-2. It's kind of bad. We got Chelsea on the weekend. Arsenal might go top. City might be a point behind or 2 points behind Liverpool. Who knows? Hey, how about this? I might be managerless as well. Maybe. We say, George.
Well, you hope so. You can only pray. So. I've been seeing Cass make videos all week about managers. He's not dreaming. But hey, Wolfie, I'd love. You know, you need to clip. You need to clip that time. You need to clip that time where you're out.
No, that's relevant. Should we all call him?
He ain't gonna answer, man.
He's live. He's not gonna answer. He's with Sav right now. So I don't think he's gonna answer. But we need to get that clip of when he was howling that time and just keep replaying the howl. Every time they lose, I just need a Wolfie howl like a wolf.
Hold on. Wolfie was howling?
No, ages ago. We done one. He said if someone super chats a certain amount of money.
I think I've got a clip. I might have it somewhere.
Wasn't sure it's going to be like when he had that haircut.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It was bad. It sounded like a I don't know, a wolf pup. If anything, it was.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was perfect.
It was quite.
So it didn't sound like a wolf. It sounded like a cub.
It was quite embarrassing to say the least. So I wouldn't. You know, even when you're watching it, it's quite embarrassing. So I wouldn't do it. But it's kind of crazy how Ange might be sacked twice before Amram's been sacked.
Nah, they ain't gonna sack.
That's what I'm saying. It's
hold on. 5. It is 5. It's 5. Is it 5 games? No, it's 6 games. What is it? 6 games, 4 losses, 2 draws. Is that right?
4 losses, 2 draws. Yeah.
4 losses, 2 draws. Well, what was Ange at your club? 9 wins or something on the bounce.
Yeah, he was 10 unbeaten when he started with us.
Yeah, allow it.
10 unbeaten, like that's what I mean. But more time, Ange had like a full preseason and everything. But more than anything, look, I think what this shows is Ange was never made for a club of that level. Ange cannot go in and play his football with Nottingham Forest when you don't have the quality of player that Spurs in his first season, he had players like Son, who, as much as many people didn't rate Son was a player who could get you a goal, could get you out of a place. Maddison, he had some star quality. Nottingham Forest ain't got that. And now they're seeing that, you know, they won the transfer window. Remember Wolfie said they won the transfer window away from Liverpool. They had the next.
Yeah, Wolfie said they won a game that they drew. I mean that kind of sums Wolfie up. Literally,
you won a point. That's what he said. He's like, I won. He's like, what did you win? A point. You know what I mean? And then that was that. So I think he deserves this.
Wolfie deserves.
The man thing is, yeah. On a content creator like element of things, he's eating, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's like, if you're talking about 5-6 games, like, yeah, can I get like at least another 6,000-7,000 subscribers from this? But potentially, you'd be like, in his eyes, you're probably thinking, yeah, fuck it. But it's the fact that it was only a few days ago where he's Ange in, and then all of a sudden he just took one loss against Midgetland.
His head loss.
The thing that he said that he was winning was the Europa League, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, maybe Nuno was the better.
I was speaking to him yesterday after Dan's show, and he was quick to say, like, I told him, I said, bro, why didn't you, when Ange came in, just say, I've always thought Ange was shit. This is a horrible appointment. Why have we done this? Why didn't you just do what you actually thought, rather than doing the, oh, yes, hello, Australian TV. I love Ange. You know, he's doing all of this rubbish.
Bro, he's got to appease his 3,000 new followers.
Like, but he has a whole core group of fans that know where his head was at. We know from being on show. Yeah. He cooked me and Jay all last year saying we had the worst manager in the league.
Yeah.
And then when he gets in, when he's now got him, he's now trying to paint the picture that he never thought any of this. Ange's our most successful manager, and this is a great appointment because he's gonna the manager that won the Europa League is gonna make us win Europa League. I don't even think they're gonna get past the groups. They're going into Europa League playoffs. They're going into Europa League playoffs. This shows that you shouldn't be in a competition and you shouldn't be taking teams to court to get in a competition you wasn't even good enough to qualify for. You should have Conference League. This should have been Palace.
Facts. Absolute facts. Well, hopefully we are going to have Wolfie on the show today. Hopefully we are going to have Monts on the show today.
Well, they can just jump in when they need to jump in. What you said about your own team, though, George, man?
Well, right, man. I'm comfy. I'm cool. You know, like it's not
no overreactions on that. No.
Nah, we got a new manager. Like this is part of the process, isn't it? I know people say, process, trust the process and all this, but ultimately it is like stage one, isn't it? Like we're at this moment in time. We've played some bad games, played some good games. But he's learning about the team. He's got a few new players in there that are still figuring it out. You know, he's working with a front three that have never played together apart from this year. Like, I'm really not that stressed about it. I'm really not that stressed about it right now. I'm very calm. I think results are going to come. I think performances are going to come. So right now it is what it is, isn't it? Like I think Thomas Frank is doing as much as he can, but with Richarlison up top, you are limited to the way that you can play, innit? So
money sleeve, you know what I mean? Remember that one?
Yeah, money sleeves are being dropped back in January, innit? Like I can't drop a money sleeve in the middle of October because no money's being dropped, innit? But let's see. I expect money sleeves to be dropping all over the place in January. New ownership, new structures and all that shit. But no, you want to talk about my team? Focus on your team. Are you winning at home?
No, I don't think we are. You know what? Yeah, it's horrible, innit? When you want a manager to go in it, right? But I'm in that place where if I get 3 points, it's great because I'm getting 3 points. But it's against a newly promoted side. That is that's the biggest issue for me, right? And it's like, well, that's great. But if we lose, he's definitely getting sacked or draw. He's probably gone. I think he wants this compensation.
We've got that cast back. We've got I want to lose so we can sack the manager.
I'm sorry, but I don't really want to. I don't want to be in that position, and I am in that position right now because there's managers that are available that will get otherwise, if not poached, by the time it comes. When you're getting conflicting reports, oh, he's in a meeting, oh, he's in this, and then he's like, okay, well, he's going to get to the end of the season. It's just dumb, innit? For me, it's just bare dumb, and I just can't be bothered with it. It's just you got all this money that was spent on a new attack, right? What else did we get other than an attack? We got a goalkeeper that he's not playing, bro. Come on, man. What do you think you'd do if you had that attack? You're scoring goals. Oh, you're looking top of the league.
That's where the problems lie, though, is the fact that you've spent all this money on the new attack and he's not making it work. Like, I think all the Man United fans are entitled to feel like Aram should be gone. There's nobody that can't feel that way because he's been god awful. West Ham have higher standards than Manchester United. They've sacked 2 managers since Amarim's come in. Nottingham Forest could have potentially sacked 2 managers within that time frame soon as well. So if you guys had real standards, you would get rid of him. But at the same time, like the players, man, like when you're coming up against some of these teams that are poor, like when you say Sunderland this weekend, Sunderland ain't poor to be fair. I actually rate them, but you're at home. You're at Old Trafford. You can't lose, bro. You have good enough players to see you through that game. They should be seeing it through. The biggest problem is playing Maguire, bro. Why is Maguire back into the team? Why has he been reintegrated? I'm so confused. Why has Maguire been reintegrated?
See, I look at it as like the teacher's pet effect. The teacher's pet effect for me is, when you're under the cosh, right? And you need someone to back your corner because you're kind of losing the dressing room. You're losing Bruno Fernandes. You're losing Kobe Mine. You've lost him, to be fair. You've already lost it. You're losing players. Now, we've already known with United managers over the years, right? They always look towards Maguire and Luke Shaw. We were the 2 recent players to come out and talk about the manager. Luke Shaw, Maguire, and also Dalot, to be fair. So you're going to keep playing those players, the teacher's pets. So the way you do that is by trying to play them. And here we are. Do you know what I mean? This is where we're at. You're playing Maguire away at a high line against Brentford, who makes no sense. Luke Shaw, why is he even still at the club? As techie as he can be, why is he even playing? And especially together. And then you're playing Dalot, who's just come back from an injury. And trust me, his career is not getting any better. He's not that good. That's Man United. And yet you continue to persist with a goalkeeper that can't save shit and he puts Fabianski's name Fabianski to shame.
Do you reckon the new keeper will start this weekend?
I think he's got no choice.
Yeah, that.
I'll be real. I think if you really want this job, you got no choice. If you really want to get sacked, you wouldn't pay your thingy. I don't know. The thing is, you sign him, you probably want to get him into. I don't know. How do I put it? I don't know. Integrate him into the side. Integrate him with the culture. All that bullshit. No. If you're going somewhere, I want to play. You're looking at weakness as a professional player. You think I should be starting. Why'd you buy me? You tried to get me in as quick as possible, but you're not playing me. I'm clearly better than this guy. You're probably pissing him off already.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's just this guy's he's a criminal, man. At the end of the day, this guy's a criminal, innit? There's nothing else to really say about him. But the fact that I have to go at even in general, even though I don't like his tactics and stuff, yeah. The fact that I'm sitting here and thinking I'm thinking about getting the win, maybe potentially against a newly promoted side in Sunderland, is horrendous. I don't care how good of a start they've had to the league. I should not be thinking this as a big side like Manchester United should be, because you lot wouldn't be thinking that. Oh, maybe I'll get a win today. Maybe.
Sorry, just to let you know, I've got Brentford at the weekend away.
Yeah, but you're away from home, and
oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're not home.
Brentford you were away from home against Brentford.
Yeah, we had, and don't get me wrong, we had ample opportunity to score and get a result there and all that kind of stuff.
But I don't know. My whole way of thinking always is, for me, away games, I never look at any away game and guarantee 3 points. I just don't. I think away games can be difficult. But yeah, I hear it. I don't know. I feel the thing with United though is the pressure at Old Trafford is different. United go a goal down at Old Trafford and the pressure is different. Sunderland get a goal at Old Trafford, yeah, and that's where it starts turning toxic very quickly. But do you really think he might be out this weekend?
You would like to think so. I think
No. That isn't what I asked.
You would like to. I don't know. The thing is, I don't know. A competent club will see, like your club, Georgia. Even though you won the Europa League, no matter what, you still got rid of him. But the thing is, you can see that you've won, but the performances are not up to scratch. So even if you win 1-0 against Sunderland, but let's say that is to happen.
Hold on.
You should be able to get rid of him.
Hold on. But that was end of season.
But you've got a 2-week break to go and do what you need to do. It's still some time to.
So it is as well. When you're looking around and you're seeing other teams make moves, you've seen West Ham. They acted early, like they saw it wasn't working with Potter. Potter got hired after Amorim. He's got sacked before Amorim, and they brought Nuno because they saw the opportunity. That, Nuno's available. This is more our style. Let's go to a defensive manager. Let's see if it's going to work. Man United, I think, just need to. I've said it before, and it's crazy to sound, but you guys can't go sack Amorim and go to Xavi. You need to realize your level. Go get a manager. Going to make you hard to beat. Build the foundation. You might not want a Southgate, but you're going to have to get a manager like that who can just get the best out of it.
Cass just spent an hour talking about Xavi.
It's not going to happen though. Xavi
doesn't I don't really want Xavi. I don't want Xavi. It makes even less sense to me.
Is it Rance who wants Xavi?
No, me Rance want Glasner. I would want Iraola, but there's not enough noise around it, in my opinion. I think there's interest there.
Glasner's not going to happen. He's 19 unbeaten right now. He could potentially win the Conference League.
Bro, you haven't seen what's come out. He'd take United's job in a heartbeat. He's not signing a new contract.
Hold on, Cass. Has he said,
no?
Very simple answer. Hold on. Has he said he will take the United job in a heartbeat?
He hasn't directly said it, but you wouldn't directly say that when you're in a job right now. You'd probably
but you just made that statement.
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm going to go off what a credible journalist has come off and said.
No, but this what
so I feel like.
Apparently, allegedly, he would take United's job in a heartbeat. He's not signing a new contract. He's got 7 months left on his contract. He's not signing with Palace.
I did hear Rance earlier that he didn't sign his contract last season neither, and you weren't being linked with him last season. But you weren't being linked with him last season.
No one poached him though. No one actually went.
But he hasn't signed a new contract because he knows that he's bigger than Crystal Palace, and ultimately, they can't fulfill his ambition. At the same time, he also knows, looking at Man United managers in the past, all these managers that come in mid-season don't really have too much of an impact. It makes their managerial just career as a whole looks well. Scamarim was one of the top managers in world football, touted for potentially the Liverpool job, the Man City job when he was at Sporting. Now he's got a stain on his whole CV to say, this Man United time, probably not ever going to get him a job in the top 6 again. Maybe unless it's in 5 years' time when he builds himself back up. He's had that period now where sort of like Pochettino at PSG stained his whole career now. Because if you can't win something at PSG, you look terrible over there. You look terrible at Man United. It's not a good look. I generally think that Glasner right now is looking to go back to back, win another trophy, go and win the Conference League, and then at the end of the season, at the end of his contract, leave and go to a team. That makes sense.
That makes more sense to me, especially when you do look at Amorim. Am I not right with Amorim? And Cass would tell me the positive side if he was here. He wouldn't tell me the negative side. But am I not right that with Amorim, he didn't want to take the job when it was offered to him, but Man United said, take the job now, or what? And they're now going to do the same to Glasner.
They can do that, but I think Glasner's like German, like in the sense of like,
Glasner will be like, right now, I've potentially got one of the biggest chances of me doing something really fucking big in my career. I hear it.
I'll win the FA Cup. He's going down as if he wins the Conference League, literally, no doubt, the best ever Crystal Palace manager. He's going to be remembered for the next 100 years in their fan base.
You're talking.
Real talk. He would have done a treble. I mean, it's a shit treble, but he would have done a treble.
And at the same time, just on that, before you go, is at the end of the season, the same opportunities will be waiting for him. Because every club, even clubs with managers, are circling Glasner. Forget the Man United job. There'll be better jobs out there. The Man United job, as much as it's the biggest job in England, as in for the biggest club, it's not the best job. There's so many other jobs that he can go and get. So he'll go and find another job at a top level.
Yeah, but you got to look at it like this. You told me, and I know it was you and this whole panel, because we was on the same panel, and all week, we got told, why is Ruben Amorim going to leave a sporting job that he's unbeaten in, that he's breaking records at, where he's comfortable and a king at? The same thing.
Yeah, we just literally said that.
No, wait, no. Stop it. No, Amorim last year, I was getting told why would he
leave his job.
Yeah, he was getting told why would he leave Sporting for Man United right now? It's a mess. Bro, the thing is,
but George did just say that Amorim and I do get that Amorim and Glasner are different types.
Yeah, but it's like Frank. Why? It's the same thing with Spurs. Spurs just finished horrible. Yeah, they won the Europa League. Why would he leave Brentford at the end to go for Spurs, who are worse, right? Because they got a worse footballing team. Because guess what? No matter what happens, doesn't matter how small you are, United offer more wages, of course, can offer more better terms, probably say you're going to get back. And guess what? Your name gets put in what's it called? In the headlights, bro, when you go to a bigger job.
Hold on. But that's the point he did make. That this is the thing. You are right, but when you fuck up at Man United, you fuck up and everyone knows you fucked up.
Yeah, but the thing is, he will still be more known and he will still get another job afterwards if things don't go well, because he's already been proven in Germany and places like that. He will get another job.
I don't get why he would leave right now when he saw how that had ruined Amorim. Amorim was someone who even still now acts like, I'm this arrogant guy that I do what I say, but when you look into it, He's not the guy that does what he says. He's not a guy that holds down in his principles. Because when Man United said run, he ran. He said, oh, yeah, come and get this job right now. You come and get this job right now. The difference between Amorim and Glasner will be at the end of the season, I generally think big clubs around the whole of Europe are on alert that, Glasner's available. We need to make a move. We need to try and get this. For Amorim, that was never going to be the case. He was at Sporting. As much as Sporting are good and he was doing a good job, he didn't have bare clubs on. He had West Ham coming after him. Like, with all due respect, Glasner's not going to have teams like that coming after him.
So who's coming up? So realistically, what clubs are coming after him right now?
Well, we need to see at the end. That's it. At the end of the season, it's a better landscape because
I guarantee it would take. Bro, United's a big job, but it will always be tempting. He will take the job.
He'll be tempting, but I don't think right now.
I guarantee
19 games unbeaten. Why would he leave this project?
If Man United, all right, let's put it like this: if Man United approach
who they got this weekend.
No, who?
Palace.
I don't know yet. They're playing on Sunday.
They're quite important. There might not be 19 games unbeaten.
Man United, all right, let's realize if United directly approach Glasner to take over the job, I will put £100 and you put £100 to any charity, bro, of your choice that he will take that job.
I'll be so honest. If I'm doing bets, I'm doing bets for my own pocket, bro. I ain't doing bets for charity. I support charity. I'm not doing a bet to go give my money to charity.
I can't necessarily do that.
I want money in my own pocket right now.
George, as a dad with Christmas coming, I hear it, bro. I
I
hear
ain't
it.
rich. I'd love to do a bet, but it has to come out of my own pocket. I'm not going to be spending, getting someone else's pockets nice. But do you know what? That could be something we look into in the future. I generally just don't think even if he does make that move, he'd be very silly because he's not learned from managers in the past that have made that move. That's my whole point. Is even before Amorim, who else came in mid-season? We see Ragnarok come in mid-season. He was just look at him. He had fucking all these other meme names, everything made about him. He had was it Ollie coming? Did Ollie come in mid-season? Ollie come in mid-season, innit?
Bro, did Ollie come mid-season?
After
I think
Mourinho.
he did, you know. Yeah.
Ollie coming mid-season. It didn't start.
Yes,
When you bring, I think Glasner's a manager who can come in, and I think he will have a sustained impact if he does come in. Let me not lie. I think he's a very good manager, and I think he could make it work with the Man United team. But I just think if he's smart, he'd wait till the end of the season. I think it just
maybe, but or you take it now and just get on with it. Like,
what do you think?
I do hear what George is saying. Yeah, that with him, he is going to be like. No matter what you say, you can say Man United is a bigger club. I agree with you 100%. Man United are going to pay more money 100%. But in every argument, we always talk about winning trophies, right? And at the moment, this man has won the Europa Conference. Has won the FA Cup, won the Community Shield, and now has a chance to win the Europa Conference, which George is right, will make him in folklore at Crystal Palace the greatest manager of all time. He will have technically done some sort of treble in a season, yeah, at Crystal fucking Palace, right? I think for that, he might say, yeah, I want the United job 100% more than you can believe. But at the end of the season, because, or if I get knocked out, I don't know, man. I do hear what he's saying. It is a chance to fucking. That's what everyone says. That is what we say football is about. Winning trophies and creating a legacy. Not just winning trophies and a legacy. He can do both, right? He can do both.
Let me ask you this then, Cass. Glasner comes in. What's the expectation? What does he do? And
so it's not for me. It's not a write-off season. I think the way he plays, you've got the players to do what you want to do. Like, you've got enough in the bank, right? You play like a mid to low block. You don't exactly play 3-5-2. You can play into whatever system he wants to, really. But you've got the players. My thing is, at the moment, right, the table's not taking shape. It's a bit of a clusterfuck. The ones that you know that's going to do well are Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool. That's a guarantee. My thing is,
don't give us guaranteed just yet.
I think the top 3, 4. You know what I mean? Cool. That's a guarantee. Yeah, too much firepower, too much great managers.
Title race, haven't said we'll win it. Yeah.
My thing is, you need to be getting me at least 5th or 4th, in my opinion, or at least 6th, to be fair, if I want to be more realistic. But I look at this table thinking, well, Chelsea look vulnerable. Tottenham are hit and miss with their attack. They've got a good structure, though. They're probably going to get Europe, in my opinion. And then you're looking at everywhere else. I need to be convinced by Villa. I need to be convinced by Newcastle. Have we won a few games? Yeah. You can make the most out of it. That's just the way I look at it. And if you're this great manager, you should be able to do it, right? So that's my viewing on it. It's not a write-off. It's so early. You can do what you need to do. Even if it's pragmatic football, that probably suits United right now. You've got the players.
Yeah, for me, it's more about whether he'd leave Crystal Palace right now while they're in Europe.
I think Crystal Palace have got that sort of team now, yeah, or structure going on in their club, that when they bring in another manager, is it going to look totally different? Maybe a little bit, but like Brighton, they bring in a new manager, they just carry on.
Well, in that case, is he that good a manager that you want him at United then?
Well, yeah, because obviously he brings something that obviously Roy Hodgson did, and I just reckon he was like the first of that kind of era of Crystal Palace changing. Or Crystal Palace do what they usually do, and they just go downhill. And that's that. But they got good players still.
But you're looking at that from a Crystal Palace point of view. I'm looking at it from a Glasner point of view. That I think Glasner, and don't get me wrong, I do understand, because if someone put 2.5 times the wages that I'm on my table, yeah,
you're gone.
I'm gone, right?
Zoom, man.
But I'm not a footballer. I'm not a footballer.
But you have to remember, Taps, if you already have a lot of money and you're comfortable, it's not like jumping out of gym. You know you can get that again in 6 months. You'd be like, bro, it's calm.
And I'm not a footballer. Footballer is about, like, as well as it being, like, I always say, is you have to take a bit of everything. Some of it is the club you love. Some of it is legacy. Some of it is just fucking money. And I think at the moment, he has got the chance to be in folklore of Crystal Palace. Like, he's already there, maybe, but for an extra, stay another 6 months and see if I can win this Europa Conference, it will be a question for him. Like,
Do you know
he'll
what
have
I
to
just
think
remembered
about
as
it.
well? Just because Monts came in, it just reminded me. There's no way he done Gahey that dirty in the summer to then leave him a month later. I just can't see it happening.
George, I said this last night. I promise
There's
you I
no
said
way
this
he's
last
going to do
night.
that. He
Yeah, but
can't.
I reckon
They
he
would have. No, let's be real, Cats. They would have had a man-to-man conversation, and he would have said, "Look, stay the year, and then you go, and I'm here with you for this year." There's no way he's gonna be like, "Yeah, fuck you're not allowed to go Liverpool."
Things
I don't
change,
think
though.
I'm
Things
leaving
change.
him up.
Shit
Yeah,
changes, though, innit?
Shit. One thing.
He is
Victor-
giving bad man energy though. He's like, because if he does leave after telling Gahey he can't go, that is probably
Let's be
like that's
real.
real. That's a real bad man. That's a
Gahey's
real.
gonna go.
Bad
Don't
man.
you think Gahey's gonna go in January anyways? I think they wanted to give 6 months before they get their replacement, which is January.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought maybe after the ACL for Leone, maybe Liverpool might have just put the money up in January, but James Pearson said we're not gonna
You're not
They
gonna go for
won't
it.
pay. They're not going to
Bro.
pay now. They'll wait for free.
What?
So-
Hold on. I thought you're billionaires.
we are.
What, you spent
Yeah.
all your money?
No,
What, you spent all your money on your first night in Marbs?
no, of course not. Other things we gotta spend our money on. You know
Oh,
what I'm
right,
saying?
okay. What, another
Yeah, how about
striker?
this? You might see another 100 million.
Another
pound centre back in the
creative,
summer.
another creative midfielder?
Maybe.
Mm.
Out with the old, in with the new. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
No,
by the way, two things I need to call out from Big Six last night. Yeah. Firstly, was Grizz saying that he saw things from Isaac the other night in the what's it called game? No,
He had
Saeed
4
called him
touches.
out.
He had 4 touches.
Saeed called him out and said, "Interesting. What did you see in those 4 touches?" Saeed called him out on it straight away. And secondly, I can't lie. Yeah, I heard someone say, I think it was Turkish, right? But it might have been one. To be fair, it might not have been Turkish. It might have been one of the other panel because it's not really a Turkish thing to say. But someone says Gyökeres is looking scary.
Huh?
Now listen, Gyökeres is looking better. Bro, you can't be a 9, not score, and be scary. I'm sorry, I'm not. What is going on, man?
In isolation of
I know you got
that
exactly, you have to
Olympiacos
do
game,
that, but
Gyökeres was really
scary?
good.
No,
Gyökeres was really
scary?
good that game. Scary might be out there. It might be a bit out there.
This is
But
the
he
thing.
was good, but he
Remember
was
the
good in
way
that
we
game,
used.
though, innit?
No, I'm not saying he wasn't. I just said I know he was good.
His-
but
do you know
bro,
what it
this
is?
term scary,
Yeah,
is
scary
just
is a massive.
cheeky.
But do you know what I'll say in terms of like, just take the wording out for a second. Gyökeres in every game I've seen him play hasn't looked like a threat. The ball has either just fallen to him in the right place at the right time, which is what strikers should do sometimes, i.e. the Leeds game, and the other goal he scored against Leeds, which was decent. He hasn't looked like a threat. Do you know what I mean? Like, you tell me, has Gyökeres ever looked like a threat to you outside of that Olympiacos?
No, to be fair, other than Leeds,
I'd say
Leeds and Olympiacos, the only ones.
So for me, I'm saying Olympiacos, he genuinely was a threat for every minute. Like, he looked like a threat for the whole game. That's why I'm saying that's why he's probably saying.
You
that.
said something
Gyökeres
yesterday though, once the other day though. You did say when Erdegaard, who needs runners, and Gyökeres is the one to be, then that looked like a good combination. So that looks like it could be the start of something. But let's be real, yeah. You know what's the scary part about Gyökeres is his physicality is mad. But the thing is, we never usually.
We got a Lukaku situation.
Yeah, Wavy J, the bar is in hell. If that's scary,
Haaland,
a 9 not scoring and they're called scary.
The fact
Yeah,
that
the bar
Haaland
is
is
in
a
hell.
freight train. Haaland is a freight train as well. Like,
Haaland's stronger than Gyökeres. Naturally,
Do you know
stronger than
Haaland
Gyökeres.
came out, by the way, after the Monaco game and said, I didn't do my job in the second half, bro. That's fucked.
But that's mentality, bro.
But he's right though. Like,
He's right. I like
could have
that,
had
bro.
more.
And anyone that didn't use their triple captain last week, that might be, you know what, Haaland looks pissed off and he definitely wants a hat-trick against Brentford.
How many goals is he on?
You know, Haaland scored in obviously he scored in both games of the international break, and he scored in every game since. Haaland scored in every game this season, including international.
Do you know why? Because I'm going to triple captain Haaland this week, and he's going to blank, and I'm going to call your phone. I'm going to call your phone.
Did you not triple captain him last week?
No, I couldn't because I used the shit.
Because that one was a mad one. Because I was thinking, everyone's going to be pissed off here because he ain't done fuck all apart from an assist.
That's what you
and then literally goes and bags 2.
You know what the maddest thing is, yeah? You know what the real scary thing is? Haaland's got 8 goals and an assist in 6 games, yeah? And that's not the worst part. His shot accuracy is 46% and goal conversions at 29%. For a striker, that is limited. Is more limited than most other look winger. Striker, I suppose Ekatike is really good if you look at his conversion rate.
Good as well.
His shots are going in. The fact that it's just that's what you call scary, bro. That is what you say. That is a guy that's got double the goals that anyone has in the league at the moment, and he's got this run where he should score even more goals. Is mental.
Months we were speaking about he's not looking good with his header, and then he goes and fucking scores a perfect header the other day as well. He's like,
you know what? There's a guy in the chat. I just feel like friends haven't helped you with fantasy. He said, I'm saving Haaland for a double game week. You get 2 tips, you get 2 wild cards, you get 2 of every wild card this season, and it refreshes on the 19th. Not everyone knows that. Usually you get 1 wild card of each for the whole season. You get 2. There will be no double game weeks before the second half of the season. So get thinking. Meccano, I'll put you on in it. Because not a lot of people know that.
Sorry, there was a comment up there that I thought was spot on, and I don't know if we spoke on it before.
What's his name?
Bro, down a bit. Haaland is never offside. Bro, his timing for runs is fucking ridiculous.
Because he can, though, but that's because he can.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
he's
yeah,
got
yeah,
when he kept up with Van der Ven in a foot race, I'm thinking, fuck me, this guy's fast. But Van der Ven is the only one I think that can keep up with his speed as a centre back.
Yeah.
Only one.
Meccano, yes, there's a double game week in game week 25, but you'll get your triple captain back by then, so you need to use it.
You get 2 triple captains.
Once, what you did. This should be stuff that you be like.
I should just be saying nothing. I should be saying nothing.
You should be getting. What's that thing called that people go and get? There's that separate site that people go. It's like £5 or something like that. And people
OnlyFans.
That there's another one.
Oh, Patreon.
Yeah. It's man.
I'll be honest.
That's man to the gut. I don't give a shit.
Look, there's like 4 or 5 men in the chat that didn't even know that. I probably haven't even used a single chip yet.
I hadn't done fantasy football for years, and I think I knew that.
No, we started it, but we gave up quite early. Remember?
Yeah.
Can't be more. I don't want Salah scoring. I can't do it.
When I was in the office, when I used to work in the office, I could do it. Monday mornings, or you make your changes because you're in the office till 5, yeah? Now I don't work. I'll
be honest, you lot slack Cunha in as well this week. He's on 006. He will get G. Unfortunately, I think he will do it.
I think Verts this weekend gets GA.
I think Isak's going to score.
Bro, I think they're both. I hate to say it, yeah. Sorry, Chelsea. I fucking hope Chelsea
win.
I hope Chelsea smack them up, yeah. However, I have a feeling
a good segment
that fucking Verts and Isak both get something this weekend. I've just got a feeling.
We need to be
before we get onto that, George, quickly. It's important. If you type !George with a Z on the end, his channel will always pop up in the chat through Stream Elements, and anyone that ever touches his panel, their links to their channels will pop up, so you know where to find them. There's no excuse. Even in the chat, you should be able to find them. Please. Second of all, likes smell of shit. There's nearly 1,000 people in here. Big up for all the raids as well. I think we got raided earlier, but big up for anyone that's done that. Please like the video. It's Friday. It's going to be goodbye week. It's the last weekend before we have to suffer again. We got more suffering according to Amram to go. So the more suffering.
Someone in the chat earlier on, and I didn't know who it was. Someone in the chat earlier on said you look like
Bulbasaur.
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
Bulbasaur with a do-rag.
It's crazy because we got Squirtle, and we got Squirtle here. Then we got Bulbasaur. It's mad.
No taking it, mate.
And then we got Geodude.
Oh, man.
Who the fuck is Geodude?
Yeah, Cash, you're like fucking Mormon Rider.
Is Geodude? I don't know what that is. Is Geodude better than Uncle Fester? I don't know.
Mormon Rider.
I don't know what's
that's on the back.
Anyway,
hold on.
Wolfie, where is Wolfie?
Don't know yet. Mormon Rider. Oh my God! You gave me that shit dude out of One Punch Man.
Oh, the guy from One Punch Man.
He's got nothing on. He's topless. He's at the back. Yeah. You say that's a headphone and big hat combination. Big up. I can't wait for season 3, by the way. But
word.
But no, I was gonna say, do you know what is about this Liverpool and Chelsea game? It's always built up to be a good one, but let's be honest, half of the time it's just like a stalemate, man. It's always a stalemate, especially when a Liverpool go away to Stamford Bridge. I just feel like it's not gonna have that firepower game. Both teams are on a double loss. Obviously, Chelsea won against Benfica, but away from that game, they lost a few in a row. They both can't lose. I don't see either of them winning. I think this is going to be like a boring 1-1, 2-2 type game, honestly.
George, I need these points.
I'm
itching for the. I need these points.
It's not just needing these points, Monts. It's. Can someone in the chat, Chelsea? I know there's a lot of
They
Chelsea
need
fans.
them too because
Hold on. Chelsea, any Chelsea fans in the chat, could you please tell George what your back line is going to look like? Pause.
Kukurea and Reece
Oh,
James.
yeah, I know. I know. Badia,
Yeah.
Sheila, and Hato centre-back partnerships looking mad.
And then,
Well, there's no way.
they got two of the best wing backs in the league, no?
Hold on. I hear it, Monts, but listen, if Wirtz, that's going forward, right? If Wirtz and Isaac cannot get something off of this back line, yeah.
Do you remember who kept a clean sheet on Wednesday? Do you know on Tuesday? The Colombian PS4.
I hear it.
No, obviously, no. That's one and done, though. That's one and done. That's one and done. Like it will not and cannot happen again. That's one and done. But I'm just saying, you're saying it's impossible. No, it's not. Because that guy done it. But how about this? Do you reckon Salah leaves with something? Because everyone's talking about words and Isak.
Maybe.
I
did say
I won't be. You know when you score in the last minute and you knee slide and you slap the flag. Can I get that from Rio? Like a knee slide and he just slaps the flag on the knee
I thought he got injured.
Rio?
I thought he got injured the other day. No, I thought Rio got injured. But do you know what? I did say this the other day that whereas I'm here for Wirtz slander, I'm here for Isaac slander. I'm not doing the Mo Salah thing because it's inevitable for him. So I think Mo Salah will bag probably. Yeah.
Kukurea usually does pretty good against Salah.
I don't. You know what the man is.
Rio against his former team. I don't mind.
But you know what is with me with Chelsea right now. One respect I'll give. They've got two very good fullbacks. Yeah, in Reece James and Kukurea. Beating them two alone will be super difficult. And even when you talk about Wirtz kind of bagging, they still got Caicedo's and Lavia that's fit. And all that bullshit. So it's like the way I look at Liverpool, I think I know their centre backs are poor, but I just don't see you penetrating them in the areas that they're quite strong in. If anything, I think this is where you kind of look at Isak and think this is your time. Like this is where you have to manipulate the centre backs, because I know Badiashile is going to play, but it's the other one after that is I see him having that kind of joy. This is where you look at Ekatike and think, fuck, like you should be fit for this game, but you're not obviously. But my thing is, I just don't see their attack penetrating your defense either. It just seems like an annual 0-0 kind of draw. It does seem like a smelly 0-0 in my eyes.
Yeah,
I think they cancel out one another.
Bro, let's think what you. Sorry, Monts. Sorry, I didn't see. You're saying a smelly 0-0 with a front line of fucking Mo Salah, Isaac, and Wirtz. Yeah.
But they've had Mane, Firmino's and that, and they still draw 0-0 at the bridge. They always draw 0-0 at the bridge or 1-1.
Yeah, but then was that Chelsea with fucking a load of youngers as their back line?
No, it was kind of worse with Pulisic and that and Mudryk. It's garbage. I mean, only they had going on for the back
humble. How are we here, Monts?
TK's fit. All right,
Two games, Monts.
It's a problem.
Again, he's come back to training today, so he's only would have had one training session.
Wow, that's quick.
So yeah, that doesn't. I don't think he'll start. He's had one training session.
No, but how we here where you're not too sure, like you're saying you need it
because we're playing like bums. Daps, we're playing like bums. We wouldn't need the points anyways because I wanted like even if it was 5 points ahead of Arsenal and they ended up, let's say they lost 1-0 to Newcastle and they didn't come back, or even if they drew 1-1 and the gap was 4 points, I'd still kind of be like, I need my breathing space. Give me my breathing space. And Arsenal play first.
Yeah,
they play first.
Yeah, but also
let's be honest,
they play just before you, innit? So as their game ends, you kind of going in, so it's pressure.
And let's be honest, they're gonna beat West Ham. Like West Ham, they're gonna beat West Ham, bro. So
yeah.
That's the team that lost in the last 2 seasons. You man are saying it like it's
but different manager. West Ham are better at times.
Yeah, fair. Yeah,
they lost to West Ham with Graham Potter, bro. That was one of Graham Potter's 5 wins.
It was a better version in a way. Like this West Ham is not okay. It's not us. They drew with Everton, but Everton should have won that game. I'll be real. Like I don't
Yeah,
know.
West Ham's
innit?
got an okay-ish team. They should have enough to get past. Like this Nuno West Ham seems all right, but we don't know yet. But they should naturally get a little bit better.
You
Because
got to remember,
what?
yeah. At
One
least
thing,
they
one
had
thing I'd
Kudus
say about
then,
West
bro.
Ham.
They had
The one thing I'd
Kudus
say
as
about
well, even though
Yeah.
they
One,
didn't.
yeah. One thing I'd say about West Ham, they look best when it was under Moyes. Moyes and Nuno got a similar
Facts.
philosophy. It should kind of work to their favor. They got a couple better ballers in the midfield at least.
Bro.
But-
Robust,
not even
physical,
no
it's more
bread thing.
Nuno style of
No
football,
bread
bro.
thing.
It
I've
is
seen
more
what
him, but the centre backs are
Odegaard-
Arsenal. Mons, you must
No
admit,
bread team.
Kilman and that are crap. They're crap.
No, Kilman and Mavropanos and Igor, the guy who didn't want to go Palace and to play again.
He's all right. He's fine. He's decent though. He is decent.
Bro, Igor's played 8 Premier League minutes. He changed his move from Palace to West Ham for 8 Premier League minutes. It's game week 7, Cass. It's game
Wait,
week
hold
7.
on, hold on,
Where's
hold
the-
on.
Tadimo's
hold on.
injured still, innit?
Oh, hold
He
on.
would have got
Shout,
minutes over Chris Richards. He would have got
Monts.
minutes over Chris Richards. I'm telling you that.
Tadimo's
James
injured,
Trafford.
Bro,
Oh my god, he
honestly,
played like
bro.
2 games and got shifted. He's gonna get sold again next
Mad.
summer. It's
Uh,
But
mad.
I'm telling you right now, even though West Ham are probably going to be set up better now, and they were okay against Everton, to be fair. Yeah, I'll be real.
It's not gonna
I'll
be
be
enough.
real. Arsenal are
Not
going to. I think they're going to comfortably beat them. If Odegaard plays the way he played, they're going to comfortably win it. So for me,
Yeah.
I need to get this win over Chelsea. I think we beat them, but it ain't going to be easy. I don't think Maresca's going to let these men go all guns blazing with the centre backs that they got. I think they're going to be hard to break down. So if we're talking about the game in isolation, but I do need the points in it. Yeah. So Chelsea, I know the Liver Chelsea thing. We like to link up. Rah 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 rah.
Do you?
But this is where we go to the love-hate thing. This is where the hate bit kicks in, and then we can go back to being, you know what I'm saying? So,
Oh, you and Chelsea link up.
yeah, we link up sometimes. What?
No, you don't.
All right, cool.
No, Mons, guy. You know what? I'm just
I
trying
don't
to.
know.
I'm just trying. You know when you just have a
Comments?
flashback.
Do
Yeah,
you-
I'm trying to think of
comments?
the link up part with you and Chelsea. I think you linked up. There was a small
Yeah.
brief moment that you linked up. on about-
CFC Reaper. We like to link up.
I've only seen you remember rarely praising Chelsea like in 1 month. I think it was. I think 1 month.
Months,
I've
you know
only
that
played Chelsea for 1 month.
Not
What?
like consistently. Like there was a
Months, you
consistent
can't say
month.
you're
What?
messaging
No.
a girl if it's red and she hasn't responded.
All right, man. I've linked up with the Chelsea fans a couple times. I don't know if people forgot about the Chelsea pool thing. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? It's a Chelsea pool thing. Sometimes you linked up. Sometimes it's a love-hate relationship. You know what I'm saying?
You're a shameful guy, man. But you know
I
what?
am shameful.
I'm too. Don't worry, Mons. I am too. I don't know if
That's
you know
why she messaged back, Months.
Bro, huh? What you said?
That's why she messaged back. She being Chelsea, by the way. Just
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
clear.
bro.
In
I- you know
case,
what it is?
in case
She
you're
told us
thinking
not
I'm
to publish.
talking about something else.
She told us not to publicize the thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking too loud. I'm speaking way too loud. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say. Oh, sorry, England team's out as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. No Grealish.
Where's that? I
No
hate that.
Foden.
Is this on the
No,
FA?
Jordan Henderson is in the midfield again. Ollie Watkins.
Deservedly, deservedly this time. This
Yeah,
is the
maybe.
one
I
time.
mean, bro, come on.
Oh, I
The
found it.
one
Who-
time I can say
What?
deservedly.
What? Now he's
Give me
back in
this one.
England. We can
Let me have
actually
this
say,
one.
yeah.
So the choice of keepers are actually quite good.
Loftus Cheek is a mad
No,
one
there's
as
no,
well.
there's no Wharton because he picked up a little bit of a knock. He should be fit for his game, but he's not all there yet. That's the only reason why. This is horrible.
Yeah, bro, it's a
I'll be real.
disgusting squad. I'm not going to lie.
After what Hendo done to Chelsea and Man United,
You know what? All right, fair play.
Henderson
Not bad.
deserves his call up. That he definitely deserves his call up. He's been
No,
brilliant.
hold on.
Yeah, give me
Hold
one
on.
time.
Hold on.
But is he realistically gonna play in the
Hold
World
on. What are we doing here? Yeah. Is this about Hendo and Hendo getting his caps? Or is this about us or Tuchel working out before the World Cup, which I believe is in about 7 or 8 months now?
probably
yeah?
more of the latter. But Henderson was just good in it. Like he was very good in
Fuck it. Give him another cap. Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Give him another cap, man. You don't want your players getting injured.
Yeah.
Your players
No,
getting
I-
injured.
oh,
Wait,
let me be
hold
clear,
on.
bro. I am very happy
Why
Foden's
is
in this
Kwanzaa
team,
in there?
But
Hey,
this
listen,
should,
man,
this
what
should,
can I
why
say?
is-
Quality,
this
quality.
shouldn't be about Henderson. This should be about Tuchel
I'm
finding
pretty sure
his
Euro
best
got called up.
11.
Euro
But I
probably
hate
got.
to say it. You know what this is?
Yes, did Euro get called up?
Yeah, but
Didn't
individually,
You know what this is
individually,
showing us,
Euro's been good.
Months. We're missing the bigger picture
Euro's
here.
actually been good.
I'm saying
been
this
us.
shouldn't be
He's been
about
us.
Months. I'm saying this shouldn't be about Henderson getting another cap. Yeah, it isn't.
Bro, man,
Henderson is getting put in this team because he fully plans on taking Henderson to that fucking World Cup. Bro.
You need a bit of experience.
To
Need a
be
bit of
fair, when I look when I look at this team though, who's missing
Bad
exactly?
idea.
Because let's be real, Wharton will be taking Henderson's place. I'm not saying Kobe Miners going to be in it, but he's got a long way to go.
It's Rashford.
He's got a
Kobe
long way to
who?
go. Yeah, he's got a long way to go.
Kobe going well. Kobe ain't going well.
Wait, hear me out. Rodgers has done fuck and all for Villa, yeah? And so
His last game was a good game. He did have a last good game.
Is that it? Is that it? But then I can.
Well, he's a good player, isn't it?
Anyways, my thing is there's still a long way to go.
at this point is not going.
Cole Palmer's injured, obviously. Who else is anyone else injured?
Foden.
Kind of missing. Foden's not in this. What?
Foden.
So he had
Grealish.
one good game, but Rodgers in it, but Foden isn't.
Hold on, Grealish isn't in it.
How is Grealish?
Grealish isn't in it as well.
All right, anyway, not the point.
I'm not mad at it. I'm kind of.
I like the fact, yeah, that
more
he's
than happy
picked
with Foden
Loftus Cheek
not being
from someone from another league in it. That's what I don't mind.
Well,
If
he
he's been
showed
playing well,
Loftus Cheek
he's been playing well for Milan from what I've seen on highlights. So if I don't know about the overall game, but at least he's not afraid to pick other players from other leagues.
Man said Cobby robbed.
Why? Wait, hold on.
Has Cobby played at all this season?
No. He's played barely any minutes. But what's it called? There's a name. Where's that name now? Why?
At least another reason for you lot to call out Amorim.
Why is Gibbs White in this team?
Do you know what it is though? We have to be honest. Yeah, this is the second international break. He's just doing chops and changes. He's trying these things out. He's giving players opportunities. Because at this point in the year, you have to try something.
Now Jude's injured or beat.
I generally think he's just trying things out. But Gibbs White, he won't go to the World Cup. He's awful.
No, he's arse, bro. He's arse.
Now, see, this is where. Well, the one thing I would say is that with players, there's two types of form. There's club form and there's country form. When Morgan Gibbs White comes on for England, he looks quite good, right? A bit like Grealish at times would look better for England than he was for City.
Yeah.
So if you're too cool, you're going, boy, every time I've given this guy a chance, he's taken it. Whereas I hate to say it, Southgate, looking at Foden, every time I gave this guy a chance, he wasn't taking it. So you do have to take into how this person is performing with, especially when you've got a striker like Harry Kane. How is your player connecting with Harry Kane?
Rashford, Saka, Kane is the front three. Simple as that.
Yeah, facts.
And you'd put Eze in the 10 right now as it stands.
See, Arsenal fans probably aren't happy the fact that Saka's in the team.
Just comes back and just does his thing.
Because it's like, he hasn't.
Anderson
has he
and
started
Rice
for Arsenal yet? He's been getting minutes up the bench.
He started the last 2 games, isn't it?
Did he start or did he come on?
Yeah,
he came on. He came on half time.
He came on.
He started
against Newcastle.
No, but he started the game before that, Newcastle, isn't it?
Yeah. But still, I can't lie. If a player's only had 1 or 2 games back for the club, especially when it is a player like Saka, Saka's going in it. There's nothing Tuchel needs to learn about Saka at all. For him to be rushed straight back in is a bit really.
It's a case of obviously just getting him back in there. He still needs match fitness. Let him build his match fitness up whilst away with England. Is it going to be playing friendlies at like a low intensity? Like Arsenal fans always are. Let's protect our players. Let's not send them away. I hear it, but he has to go in it. He's one of England's top players. Like it'd be silly not to take him. We're not just going to start trying out all these new players and dropping the best ones.
Let's be real. Even though that, why is he there? Am I watching England this international break? Hell no. So who cares? I mean, I might do because I've got to for maybe, I don't know, that big up shit. Yeah, but other than that, that's it. That's the way I'm looking at it. People, there's 1,000 in here, 234 likes. Please, 300 likes. If you look at the pinned, does anyone want to join a Discord? Let me know because someone can write !Discord and it will pop up if you want to join. It's kind of mad that most top teams are playing in one day. You look at Saturday compared to Sunday, and it's cheeks. Have you seen it?
Do you know it's because of the Europa League? It's going to impact the seasons where all the teams are playing. Because we have a lot of teams playing in Europa. Two in Europa and 1 in conference? So there's always going to be those 3 teams playing on the weekend. So that automatically makes it like a 4-game Sunday week every weekend. So it's always been like spread out. But Saturday looks like a banger. Saturday is a banger. There's game after game after game.
Sunday is stinky Sunday. It's not Super Sunday. It's stinky Sunday. I'm sorry.
Do
you know what? A lot of pressure on City on Sunday as well. Potentially, Monts. If you get 3 points, Arsenal will get 3 points. Then all of a sudden, City go to Brentford, needing to kind of win, or otherwise, I think you go 8 points ahead of us again, and Arsenal go 5 points ahead of us. So big big game for us. I mean,
Draw
not for you.
Arsenal
admittedly.
draw, Liverpool draw, and you man win, and then you
No,
just
no. Bro, last weekend, we used up all our luck last weekend, bro.
so you used it all
Actually,
up.
not with Arsenal, but last weekend with everyone else, yeah. Like last weekend was a beautiful weekend. There's no way all of you.
Ours came in abundance. We use all of ours up. So
I feel like, yeah.
Matt, do you think there's going to be any crazy results at all, George? Is there
Yeah,
one that you think? Like, I think there's
Who Spurs got?
Spurs
We
got
got
Leeds.
Leeds.
I think Sunderland get something out at Man United.
Where's the Leeds game?
Actually, that's not a shock.
Elland
That's
Road.
not a shock.
Yeah,
That's
no.
not-
Once we
Ooh.
need, once it's fine.
Oh, hold on. What do you think of that one, George?
Spurs haven't been in great form, but I think in this game where it's a game
Elland
where
Road,
we need
though,
to,
You just got bopped on AstroTurf, innit? You just on 3G. You got bopped on 3G.
you guys would know, bro. Playing on AstroTurf is different to that grass. The ball don't move the same. It's a bit
What do you
slow.
mean we would
can't
know? We
dribble,
weren't playing on
like-
AstroTurf.
The man that ain't playing on AstroTurf before.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about Liverpool.
Oh no, but I mean, a man them would know. Like, do you know what it is? You can even see. Watch when if you
It wasn't
anyone
the
saw.
black one with sand, George. It's still fake grass. Let's
No,
not
it's
do
the
that.
fake grass, but it's the one with the black things in it. The
Yeah,
one
yeah,
that
the
will
one with
burn
the black
your
bits,
boot.
the one with
Yeah,
the
but
black
then
bits,
you
the
got-
black
but then
bits.
you got-
If you
Wait,
look
hold
at
on.
Kudus trying to dribble, the ball's
Did
falling
you
behind
not beat them there last only months ago?
Yeah.
You
Right.
slapped them. Solanke scored twice, no? Or something like that.
We beat them.
One of the legs was
3-1
close, I
3-1
think.
and 2-0 in it.
One of the
3-1 and
legs
2-0. I think the 2-0 game was the one where we beat them at their ground, and it was a fairly close game, but we was already up in it, so we was allowed to be defensive. Look, we should have beat them. There's no excuse, and I'm not going to sit here and talk about the pitch that much. We should have beat them. Going into this game against Elland Road, against Leeds at Elland Road, the
12:30.
atmosphere is going to be tough.
Oh,
But these kind of
12:30
missing some
as
key
well.
players.
Wait, it's at Leeds. I thought it was at
It's at
Tottenham.
Leeds.
No, it's at Leeds. They got no Dan James. They got no
Like he's
Notto.
a threat.
So well, they're the Notto.
No,
and Dan
they've got
James are
Dominic.
two
They've
best
got
attacking
Calvert
players.
Lewin. They have Calvert Lewin, and they got
What the-
Starch.
I
Starch.
predict a riot.
Which
Calvert Lewin, who's
predict
missed
a
what?
riot.
Yeah,
And on
Starch.
He's missed about
Starch.
7 big chances
I like
in 3
Starch.
games, bro. He's
Starch.
awful.
Call him Starch.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, watch out for Starch and them, man.
All
Roden and
I'm
that.
saying-
Early kickoff at Elland Road as well. Early kickoff.
George,
Ooh.
so George, can I get a Joe Roden bullet header? He slides and slaps the corner flag.
You might do. I don't.
Liverpool
Bro, Joe
just-
Roden's washed
don't let
up.
Longstaff. Don't let Longstaff and Joe Roden do the thing, innit?
In fact, Joe
Longstaff
Roden
has a
won
very
it.
good
He's
game.
play fast, man.
They're unbeaten. They're unbeaten at home as well so far.
Where is that?
In a year, but they're unbeaten with 90% of those games being played at Championship. They played 3 Premier
Oh
League
yeah, they
games.
got Noah.
Noah's Ark.
Look, I'll say now.
I can't lie. Elland Road
Kudus
12:30
gets-
kickoff
Kudus
doesn't
gets
sound
his
nice.
first Premier League
Wait,
goal.
they got one of the
First
brothers.
Premier
They got one of the brothers. What's he called? The Metchers. They got one of the Metcher brothers.
Yeah, they've got one of the matches.
I think they got
all
Lucas
these
the
players,
Metcher.
they're the rub players. We're gonna watch. We're gonna move to them in a minute.
How
Sorry,
have you-
can you tell me how many of the players from Bert Glimp?
Bodo Glimt, yeah, they got Patrick Berg, the cold guy from Denmark, centre mid. If you guys know about him, Euros and that, doing his thing. They got some guy called Hogla on the wing, who's pretty decent.
Did you know these players before you played them?
I need Patrick Berg. Everyone should know
Yeah, I
Patrick.
think-
Yeah, no, not him. The other ones.
Well, no, I don't know any of the other one. I know Patrick Berg.
No,
innit? He's
right,
a captain.
okay. So when you're talking about Leeds having scrubs, can you kind of see where I'm going here?
Yeah, but like they play in the bro. Let's have it right. As much as people want to clown, Bodo Glimt would absolutely slap up Leeds, bro. They're not about. They beat.
Yeah, but the difference between like European ball and coming back to the Premier League, we always know it's a little bit different.
No, I
The
know,
thing-
but I mean, like,
can we do a deep dive? Yeah, your away games this season. Where did you go? Your away games.
we've been
this
better
season,
away. We've been better away than we have
You've been
been
better
at
away
home.
than you have at home. Is what's your results been like recently away from home? I don't even know, by the way. I'm
Let
actually
me
playing
just get it
blind.
all up in front, so I
Other
actually know
than Man City, which is your annual win.
what we
they
had.
got that one. Yeah, got that one.
We beat West Ham away from home. We
They're shit,
beat well, Brighton obviously was at a 2-2 game, but
And you was-
obviously
and you was
City
quite
away
poor
from
at that.
home.
Hold on.
Um,
What did you just do on that Brighton one? So you didn't win that one?
No, but we
They-
come back
they
from
came
2-0
back.
down. We had a good performance. We
No.
played very well.
I thought you did something there. Bro, you didn't win it.
No, but away from home, generally we have been better. Like in the
Yeah.
Premier League, let's talk about Premier League. Yeah, we dropped points with Wolves at home. We dropped points with Bournemouth at home. The only one we beat was Burnley. City, West Ham, and Brighton were our away games, and we beat City and West Ham and drew against Brighton, innit? So right now we're unbeaten away from home in the Premier League.
Fairs. You know what?
Fairs.
Fair play. You only can beat what's in front of you.
Two
Innit?
unbeaten teams at Elland Road, 12:30 kickoff. We will be there.
Oh man, I can't wait to watch that. Oh, by the way, if we get 300 likes, we'll react to Wolfie's and we'll watch like the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, please. Let's
Should-
do that
should-
one.
should- Yeah, he's at, bro. Should we have a
Hold on,
look?
what
Shall
do we
we
need the likes on?
Right, let's get to 500, man.
We need to get the likes 300.
300 likes, 40 likes more. Come on, 41 more likes. We'll get to that.
And then you can keep smashing the like while we do the watch along as well.
Yeah. That's gonna be hilarious. I can't wait.
I've had enough. I've seen one half of football and it deluded me.
Wait, have you seen? I don't.
Wait,
ruin it.
oh,
Don't
did
ruin
it-
it.
No, I
Wait,
started
wait,
it. I
hold
didn't
on,
watch it
hold
all.
on.
I started the first minute.
Have his subs gone down since the video?
Oh, they've been flying.
No, they might have gone down now. He's made that video.
Oh, because all the
Oh,
Australian fans.
mate, I thought you were right, mate. I thought you were one of us, mate. I thought you were Ange for life.
Right, let's have a look.
Hello, Australia. It's me.
Nah, you didn't see what he just.
I didn't see what he did. What did he do?
Bro, you look like a Blue Peter presenter. Hi guys, it's me.
Oh my
Wolfie.
God. This guy's
That's
even
what you-
grown his beard out like Ange.
Bro, he's trying to be the Ange lookalike, isn't he?
No,
If-
he
if-
is. He's Ange's doppelganger. Like,
All right, 6 more
100%.
likes, 6 more likes, and we get. You know, let's get out, man.
He should
Cool.
turn up to Nottingham Forest in a full tracksuit and just try to walk through the press and see.
Romance between Ange and Marinakis is hilarious. Imagine sacking your Greek brother. Who would do that? But all the kids. All right, share screen. Shall we have a little look?
Yeah.
Right, there we go. All right, can you not hear?
Look how
Alright,
stressed he looks.
Shall we just laugh at this for a minute before you even
Alright.
press play? Let's all
Let me
laugh
know. Let
at
me know when you
Wolfie.
lot. Shall I press play? Shall I press play?
Wolfie.
You can tell he's stressed, man.
I've been catfished. One half.
Hey,
of
rewind.
Oh, the deep breath.
That
The deep breath
was
is
crazy.
mad.
Oh
The
my!
deep breath
days.
is mental.
All right. Look at the eyes. The eyes look like they've got no more life in them.
Yeah, he's got no life. All right, Cass, you got to do a reaction to this.
I
How
think I am.
You
I'm
gotta do a
going to. I'm
reaction
going
to
to.
it.
Before, yeah. You know what? You're right. You're right.
I've been catfished. One half of football was enough to catfish me. But I've awoken and I'm going to embrace the dark side. Welcome to my match reaction.
That's bare gay.
Hi guys, hope you're doing well or as well as you can be doing, and welcome to my post-match thoughts on Forest 2, Midtjylland
Midget lad.
3. And
It's a bit of hair coming
there's
down
so
there.
much to talk about. I've had time to sit back, reflect, and think, and I got a few big home truths to share. So do me a big favor, make sure you hit the like
Oh, what
button.
the fuck is
Make
that
sure you
hair about?
subscribed as well if you are new. Today is the deadline for the giveaway with football prizes. It closes at 7 prizes. Assign longer than a
Yeah.
ticket.
No one gives me free
Yeah.
promotion. Now.
Okay.
What is that hair about?
I'm
though?
gonna approach this
Sort it out.
video not in a kicking off way or anything. I'm gonna try and be as objective and logical as I can be. I feel like I've been fair with the manager. I've taken so much crap, so many cookings from rival fan channels, from everyone that doesn't support Forest. To be honest, from some Forest supporters as well. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, how can you back this fraud, this clown, and all the other stuff? But I remained consistent in my objectivity towards him. I said that I will give him up to 10 games, a probation period. He needs to show me something. And I saw something in Real Betis. I saw beautiful football for 45 minutes. I saw chance after chance being created. But then you see mistakes. Then you see an own goal against Burnley. Then you see utter dross against Sunderland. And then you see what we saw yesterday. That setup was horrific. The back three, Murillo wasn't fit. Putting Murillo on the pitch for him to get injured 10 minutes later or whatever it was is an
What the fuck was that?
absolute
What
red
was that,
line.
Nats?
Playing a back three when he could have quite simply gone Nico Williams left back, Savona right back, Morato and Milenkovic as a back four.
I feel like I'm not getting enough from this. I'm getting
No,
bored.
I feel like there's a simple way of saying it. We should have let Crystal Palace play the fucking Europa League.
Do you not want to continue? Or is that enough? Is that enough?
That's enough.
That's enough.
That's
I
enough.
just wanted to hear. I didn't. Ange out. I don't think he's angry enough. Like, why aren't you as angry as I am? I don't know.
Yeah. Way too composed.
Yeah, why is he not angry? It's only 11 minutes. I mean, I could play the rest of it, but it's up to you lot. Kind
Save
of.
for the
feel like-
Sitting there and I'm just hearing, oh, why did he do this? Why did he do that? I'm not hearing the crash out that I was supposed to hear.
Yeah, you know what?
Stay out my club,
I'll
you
do a
shit.
reaction to it properly, and then I'll see what he says. And then I'll probably just cook him some more. Square red. But yeah. Predictions. Let's start with the 12:30 kickoff then. Leeds,
I think we're in.
Tottenham.
2-1. Kudus.
I think-
Kudus is going to score his first goal for Tottenham this weekend, or his first Premier League goal.
I'm going to say 0-0. Elland Rose just dross to get
1-1.
3-1 Leeds.
Oh, Monts is putting his chest
Whoa.
out there. Monts,
We
same
haven't
energy
conceded
when it
three.
got to you. Lot.
Whoa. Is that what we're
I
saying?
like it.
All right. 3 o'clock game starting with Man United versus Sunderland. You know what the maddest thing is? I'm actually going to say 2-1 Man United.
I'm going to
I think
say
we
2.
win.
I'm going to say 2-1 Man United.
Actually,
1-0.
1-1.
What do United? I think you guys win. Amarim still gets sacked though.
1-1.
But you think he walks pretty much?
Nah, I think he gets sacked. Like he'll get sacked next week.
When I say walks, I mean gets his compensation package. That man ain't walking
yeah,
until he's getting his millions. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's about
His dress sense is too expensive. Yeah.
What was it Moncler Mourinho? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's the idea. We'll get 3 points.
Moncler
in
Moyes.
it's like you can make the most out of that. Arsenal versus West Ham. I'm going straight 3-0. Arsenal.
Yeah, I think 3-0.
I think Gyökeres scores. I think Eze gets on the sheet.
Just
as
because
well.
I think Bowen's starting to click again, I've got to say 4-1.
Fez.
They're not, Arsenal ain't gonna blow them away like that. I'm telling you, this is a banana.
You
skin. 1-1.
didn't see the Odegaard be saw.
I did. I saw him against Olympiacos. He looked decent. But I'm telling you, it's gonna be a banana skin here. Nuno, second game, 1-1.
1-1
Yeah.
1-1.
Banana skin.
with Mavropanos.
George, I promise you, I wouldn't even mind that. Hey, George, I wouldn't mind that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind.
All right. Next game, the 5:30 Chelsea Liverpool game. I'm gonna
2-1 Liverpool.
off.
Sanchez Bozo mistake. 1-1. Looks like a dead rubber game. Sanchez Bozo mistake.
I think it's gonna be 1-1. You know.
I don't blame you lot for saying draws.
I think 1-1. I would like Chelsea to win, obviously, but I just like you said, a Bozo moment. But I think João Pedro bags.
I got 2-2, man. I just think Stamford Bridge, they need a point in the Premier League. They're not gonna let you guys beat them. They gotta get something out of this game. 2-2, man.
I'd love a fucking 1-0 Chelsea. Yeah, fuck it. You know what? I'm going with it. 1-0 Chelsea.
Did you make an Arsenal prediction?
Yeah, 2-0 Arsenal. No, 3-0 Arsenal. 3-0 Arsenal. I think 1-0 Chelsea. It is a bit of, I can't lie, I don't know if I really do think it's going to happen, but I'm going 1-0 Chelsea.
And the last game of the big lot, Man City, Brentford. Brentford's away. I mean, Brentford's at home. I'm going to do the reverse. I actually think you win 3-1 at Brentford. I don't think Brentford are as good as they are. I don't think they even look that good against United, to be honest. I just feel like how they scored is just not the way they're going to score against you lot. I think Haaland just gets his customary goal.
I think how they score against Man United is exactly how they're going to score against Man City. But nonetheless, they won't do it many times. So 3-1 City.
3-1.
I've got 2-1.
You don't make
Man,
it.
like
You
Tam
don't
says, going away to Brentford's a tough game.
I'm with George. I think 2-1. I think at the moment,
I think they're vulnerable, man.
But actually, do you know what? I wouldn't mind a 2-1 because at the moment our biggest issue is, and this is where maybe a 2-1 isn't a good story, is City never win by 1-goal margins anymore. Never.
The one thing is, though, yeah, I think
So-
everybody needs to apologize to Keith Andrews because he's doing a damn good job. He's doing a brilliant job right now.
Very
bro.
good job.
Everyone laughed at him. He lost 7 coaches. They lost their whole spine, and they're looking just as good.
They're
as
all
they
right.
were.
They got a good footballing team, to be fair. I think who's that guy in the midfield? Yarmolenko. He looks. I think that's his name. Yarmolenko, something like that. He looks
Yeah,
good.
Yarmolenko.
But anyways, people smash the likes. Remember, exclamation mark anyone's name on the panel. You'll find their channels. So if you want to run that up, I'm going to talk about the weekend.
Everyone had a good
Managers,
weekend.
blah blah blah. So Raiden,
and we'll be back tomorrow morning. Yeah.
yeah, 10:30. If you want to go and cast Raid up, quickly do so now. Yeah, just trying to run up more content. I won't be live for that long. Love.